Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping in on Rollercoin. Season 4 is over, but we're going to be checking out what is going to be coming to your screens very soon, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so here we are in my Rollercoin account, and so season 4 has finally finished. Hope all of you managed to get at least some prizes and some rewards out of it, whether it be the free, the paid, or the premium. Obviously, let us know in the description below this video how you got on, what you ended up with, how your power increased, all that kind of stuff. We all find it extremely interesting just to see how everybody is progressing. So like I say, basically the main part of this video is really going to be covering what is coming in the very near future, and there is a lot coming. Buckle up, get yourself a drink and sit down, and let's go through what is going on. But quickly before we get into that, let's just run through the numbers. It's been 6 days since the last time we were in this account. So in the last video, we had a total power of 63.095 petahashes. And now you can see that we have 69.223. Now, the reason why this has happened, I've not purchased any new miners, anything like that. But I don't know if you guys remember, in the last video, we were struggling to get all of the miners that we were awarded through the season pass actually onto our racks. And this is why I asked you guys to post, because you normally always point something out that I've missed. So these 3 racks here, I didn't realize they only had 3 shelves, and someone pointed out, you've got 4 racks there that I'm waiting to give you guys at a ridiculously cheap price when the market comes out. They just said swap them out, so that's what I did. I obviously dismounted all of them, put full-size racks in there, and then we were able to add a lot more. The other thing that I did was, if we drop in here, a couple of these smaller miners here and here, I actually crafted into level 1 or 1-star miners, which then freed up some space on the racks. We were able to get this one in here, and some others. We got one here, and basically we managed to get it to the point where the only miners we actually have in here now are these 2, because these are only something like about 30 or something like 1,390 gigahashes. So I don't mind them being there because they're just very low miners. But essentially, that has obviously boosted us up by 3 petahashes doing those few bits, which obviously increases our the amount we're earning, which then also increases the speed at what we can withdraw. Also as well, I don't know if you guys remember from the last video, when we looked at the bonus power after everything had been added, because your bonus power actually adds even if your miners aren't on your shelves, which is actually something that Rollercoin are looking to change, which, I just think it's a bit unfair. But anyway, if you remember from the last time, I think we only had something like 37. I think it was 37.318 petahashes in bonus. If we look now, we're up to 43.215. Now, obviously, some of that has come from those 2 miners that I crafted. But basically what happened was it didn't actually change for about 12 hours. And then I came back into my account, and all of a sudden it had gone from 37 up to 40 something. It's like 42 or something like that. And then, like I say, we crafted those other miners into 1-star miners. That added a bit of bonus as well. So basically, you know, everything's good, and you know, we're looking, like I say, we've basically added 3 petashes to our total power, managing to get those extra miners on there. So big shout out to that person that pointed out that I was running, you know, my racks were not full size racks. So thank you very much to you. Okay, so like I say, let's get into the main part of this and what we're going to be looking at in the coming weeks. Literally coming in days and weeks. In literally the next few days and weeks, there is so much that Rollercoin are putting out. So let's go and check it out. Okay, so one of the first things that we're going to be looking at is the Rollercoin economic updates. The global economic update is coming. We are currently working on fully rebalancing the game economy to make sure every single player receives the proper and fair rewards, which is absolutely brilliant. And at the end of the day, you kind of think, well, why was that not implemented anyway? The update will include collections and crafting rework, changes in drops mechanics, so that'll be the airdrops from the games and stuff, and much more. Okay, so collections rework. There are a few important collection updates we plan to release in order to lower the percentage of bonus power. See, you know, I don't like that. And rebalance rewards which players receive from the game. So I'm guessing that they're basically saying that they're going to lower the percentage of bonus power, which is what they have said, and then up the rewards from the games, which in one sense I do like. That basically those people that are playing the games solely at the moment to help build their power, that is great. That if the rewards are upped for you guys, because that's going to help you build your account so much faster. But at the end of the day, you know, the drop in bonus power, I think it's a bit not, you know, I don't agree with it, because we've purchased miners for that bonus power. So then for that to be dropped is annoying, unless what they're saying is it's going to be dropped going forward. So because otherwise you might come into your account and I'm at 161.78 bonus power. If I turned up with all the miners I have, and then suddenly I've only got like 100% or whatever, or a lot lower in the way of power. So obviously we're at 43 at the moment. If I went in there and there was only 20, then that is a bit annoying, you know. So here is the first one, which is going to be implemented in the near future. Miners from the player's inventory, and this is something I was just mentioning, will no longer give collection bonus. So anything that is in your items panel, like those 2 miners you just saw of mine, are not going to be given bonus power. But at the end of the day, you know, you only gain bonus power from 1 miner. So you can have 10 gold miners, but you're actually only getting the bonus power from 1 anyway. So as long as you make sure that you have 1 of every single miner that you own on your screen, any multiples, if you need to, you can put them into your inventory, and it should not affect your bonus power. This means that only those miners placed on the racks will give you mining power and bonus percentage, which is what obviously we've just said. And like I say, as long as you've got 1 of each, you know, and then if you need to have any inventory, just make sure they are your duplicates, and then that won't affect your bonus power whatsoever. And for those of you that don't know a whole lot about Rollercoin, but think it looks like a fun and interesting way to earn yourself some free crypto, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to an earlier review. Now that's going to give you a lot more details and a better understanding of what you need to be doing to get your accounts up and running and earning some of these free coins. And if you go right the way through to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click straight on it and get watching. Okay, so drops from games. So like I say, this is the airdrops, things like the cables, the free miners, all that kind of stuff. So drops mechanic is going to be changed completely. We want to make receiving drops from games more predictable for our players, so you will always know what you are playing for. This summer we're going to release a new major event where players will be able to know which bonus they are going to receive from the games. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's cool. Like you say, you know what you're sort of playing for. But the thing is if say you log out and then log back in, does that bonus reset, or does that airdrop, should I say, reset, or is it just the same? Because if it's just the same, then what's the point in knowing? There's no point in knowing. Obviously, if you say you get an airdrop of a miner, free miner, and you're like, yeah, brilliant, okay, I'll play for that, and you're going to play and you play and you play, and then you get your free miner, and then it comes up, right, you're going to get a load of cables, and you don't want those. So can you log out, come back in, and then it gives you a different airdrop? Because if it did that, then that would be quite cool, because then, like I say, if you did it enough times, you could just keep getting yourself free miners. But we'll have to see. I mean, personally, I don't think it really makes any difference whether you know what you're getting or you don't. I mean, for me, I'm quite happy to leave it as a surprise. But there you go. Okay, so Crafting 2.0. Now, this is something that we have all been waiting for. So obviously, as you saw, and as you can see here with a couple of my miners, they have 1 star on them, so they are crafted to level 1. And unfortunately, and at the moment, we cannot craft again up to level 2. But I'm guessing that's what this is. So a new era of crafting is coming, or might be wrong. It's going to be fully reworked, from the complete visual upgrade to the new types of parts, new crafting rules, and even more bonuses for having upgraded miners in your room. Here is your first early look at the new crafting system. So obviously you've got, you can see your miner there, how much RLT it's going to cost, how many cables, boards, and fans it requires, and then obviously it's up to you whether you decide if you want to craft that or not. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it looks quite nice. It looks neat. For me, at the end of the day, with these kind of changes, which are essentially cosmetic, I'm not really that fussed about them. All I'm bothered about is, does the system work? If the system works and the end result is, you know, what we want, then that's all I'm bothered about. But it does say that we are going to be getting even more bonuses for having upgraded miners. So that is, that is something I'm looking forward to. Okay, so the marketplace. Now this is something that we've again been waiting for a very long time. I don't know how many times I keep saying, yeah, when it's released, I'm going to do a live feed and I'm going to put loads of miners on there for you guys at really low prices, blah 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 blah, which is exactly what I'm going to do. But it just seems like forever I've been saying it. But anyway, he says everyone wants it. The marketplace. The hottest question is what is about the marketplace. Yeah, that's not written correctly, is it? Is it going to be released? Well, you'd hope so. Excuse me. The answer is yes. This feature will be going to be a complete game. This is going to be a complete game changer for all players. So we want to polish every single detail before adding it to the game. Now, they said almost those exact same words a month ago. So I don't know when this is coming, but hopefully it is going to be soon. The market is going to be released in a separate major update along with the above economic updates. Here is your first early look. Okay, so as you can see, it does look. I mean, it looks nice. It looks simple, but again, I just want it on the site and I want it to be working. That is all I'm bothered about. And at the end of the day, I think that is what most people are bothered about, is that it does eventually get to the site and that it works with no issues. Okay, so Matic and Solana deposits and withdrawals. So Matic and Solana deposits and withdrawals need a bit more time to be implemented into the game, so they won't become available right with the start of Season 5. But no worries, since we keep working on it and we'll release this feature as a separate big update. So the marketplace is a separate major update, and then these deposits are a separate big update. Okay, meanwhile, you still have a bit more time to accumulate your funds and withdraw them once the crypto market gets back to normal. So, I mean, that sort of says to me that the reason why they're actually delaying it is basically because of the drop in price, or something, that because the crypto market is in a bit of upheaval at the moment. It is fluctuating all over the place. So maybe that is really why they're delaying it. I don't know. Okay, so this is a big one. This is something that I scanned through, and it looks kind of exciting. So future seasons and mini events. This summer is going to be hot. We have a lot of events, so there won't be even a single day with some cool action. Every new season from now on is going to include unprecedented amount of events coming at you one by one. So that I don't know how that's going to work, because obviously you've got the season, which it's tough enough to try and get through that, and do as many levels as possible. Without, if you're not investing, excuse me, I'm sorry that has just happened. If you're not investing, and so then to be throwing other events at you at the same time, I mean, is that just sort of a distraction so you don't complete as many levels in the season, and then you're forced to then buy those, like pay for the pass to get those extra levels or something like that? I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love the fact that these guys are always bringing new stuff to their site, but the fact that they're piling on more and more events within while the new seasons are going on, I just think it's just going to make it more and more difficult for you guys and even myself to get through those seasons as far as we want to. But obviously, I don't know how they're going to do the other mini events. That also, how are they going to do them? Is it just a case of, here's an event, we're releasing an exclusive miner and some other stuff, or we're releasing an exclusive loot box? So then it's entirely up to you whether you partake. But if they sort of make it that you've got to do more than that, I just think that it could, like I say, it could make it more difficult for you guys, or all of us, all of us, to be completing those seasons. And really, at the end of the day, the seasons are the main things that we want to be pushing for. But what's interesting when you look at this roadmap is that it says Season 5, so it starts at the beginning, and then you've got the Dragon Boat Festival. The Dragon Boat Festival is on the 3rd of June. So that means that Season 5 must be starting either the 1st or 2nd of June. So that's either tomorrow or the day after. Then you got the Dragon Boat Festival, then scuba diving, which I'm guessing is going to be in connection with these underwater miners that Rollercoin got all of you guys to design and enter in that competition, that design competition. I'm guessing scuba diving has got something to do with that. Possibly that could be a loot box like the Mystic loot box was for the miners that got designed for that competition. Then you got Pride Week, you got after that you got 4th of July, Midsummer Festival, unannounced event, Ethereum birthday party event, and then you got 2 more unannounced events, and then back to school apparently. Excuse me. So, like I say, I think it's I do love the fact that they're trying to bring all this to us. Not that keen on the dropping of bonus power, but like I say, if they leave everyone's account alone as it is, and then they just drop the amount of bonus power you earn from future miners, that's cool, because we're aware of that then. But if I come into my account and suddenly my bonus power has dropped from 43 petahashes down to something like about 50%, like 20 or something like that, then yeah, I'm not going to be very happy at all. I mean, if it drops maybe 1 petahash or possibly 2 petahashes, I mean, I really don't want to lose any. But if it dropped 1 or 2, I guess I could live with it. I would still not be happy, but it would be better than losing like something like 50% of your power. And like I say, I think personally they should leave everyone's bonus power as it is and just change what we earn bonus power wise from future miners, because then, like I say, we're aware of it. So then if we look at a miner and think, well, you're only going to be earning like 1 or 2 bonus power from that, and I think that the cost is just way too high for that, then I won't buy it. Simple as that. But like I say, if it's stripped from our accounts right now, or they backdate it, as it were, the update, I definitely will not be happy about that at all. So that's it. So that is basically what is going on, what is coming. There is a lot to look forward to. There's other stuff that we've got to wait to see how it affects the account, and what changes that's going to bring. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. If you are interested in that earlier video that I talked about, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can smash that like button, really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.